Thank you. Thank you. I'm the guy with the merce, the man purse. The merce. I'm proud of my merce. Dolce & Gabbana. So, let me tell you about this. I am married to the most incredible woman in the world. And she's beautiful, and she's very successful, and she's a great mother, and family means everything to her. And she's a wonderful planner. She plans everything. So this year, to better plan for Christmas, she said, here's how we're going to do gifts. I want to know, tell me, write down something you want, something you need, something you'd wear, and something you'd read. Isn't that pretty cool? Something you want, something you need, something you'd wear, and something you'd read. And I thought, wow, this is great, because I'm going to give her my list, she's going to give me her list, and it's going to make it really, really simple. So, something I wanted was my merce, my man purse, my merce, because I don't like zippers, and I don't like to, I lose things in a zipper shoulder to me bag. You know, where's my sunglasses, where's my notebook, where's my earbuds, where's my, you know, this, where's my that, where's my cord for my phone. I just like to look inside and go, there it is, that's what I want. And it works out for me. So something I want, something I need. I needed socks. I need socks, babe. So I got socks. Something I'd wear. She got me these cool moccasins. Right? There's a story behind that, but we don't have time. And something I'd read. 10% Happier by Dan Harris. Now, if you're transitioning, I highly recommend this book, because you'll learn all the secrets, all the insight, all the features and benefits of meditating. So something I want, something I need, something I'd wear, and something I'd read. So my understanding in coming here was I was going to be talking about warriors and defeating post-traumatic stress disorder, and that this was an audience in transition, okay? From the earlier panel, from the people coming on later, you're meeting incredible business people. I mean, you got the founder of Nine Line here, you've got the founder of Grunt Style, you got Mark Cuban, right? I'm gonna talk to you about business, and you got one of the most successful businessmen coming out here today, and it was like, what, $24 to come see Mark Cuban speak. It's like half a parking ticket, right, to listen to one of the most successful businessmen in this country. 24 bucks, right? So what am I gonna tell you about business? It's like me trying to talk about bread when the baker's coming in a couple hours. So I would definitely stick around for that. So let's talk about you transitioning out into the world. What do you want? What do you want? What do you need? What will you share? And what will you read? So me, what do I really want? I have what I want. I work in an organization called Save a Warrior. I meet the most incredible people from our community who are really struggling and at a juncture in their life where they're thinking about committing suicide. That's my reality. That's what I do. So if you know someone, and from knowing this community the way I do, everybody here is touched by a life that needs saving. If I were to tell you that there is a suicide epidemic in our community, that's not news to you, but it is to the rest of the country, for the most part. So what do I want? I want to solve the suicide issue. I want to solve the suicide issue. That's why I do what I do. That's why I get out of bed every morning, suit up, and show up. I think it's the greatest social injustice if a man or a woman serves this country, puts themselves in harm's way, and then comes home and commits suicide. I'm not okay with that. So I've taken away my permission to be okay with that. What do I want? I want someone to know that if they're thinking about taking their life, that there's an organization like ours and organizations like ours that can support them through that journey. That's what I want. What do I need? I need you. I need to be connected. If I'm not going to go back on my island of isolation, of depression, anxiety, of suicidality, of alcoholism, addiction, I need to be connected to you. So what does that mean for me today? I got to stand up here. I got to look at you. I've got to risk being vulnerable and not stepping into this area here and breaking my neck. I've got to be authentic, and I've got to be real. That's what I need. I need to know that I am willing to risk being vulnerable to say, I need your help. I can't do this alone. I need your ideas. I need your support. I need your encouragement. I need your truth. I need to know that you care too. What will I share? I'll share everything that I've learned thus far in my 50 years so that someone you care about doesn't take their own life. That's my commitment to you. That's what I'll share. I'll share everything I've learned up until this point so that no one else has to feel that they don't have a place to go when they're at this critical juncture of, am I going to live or am I going to take my own life? And what will I read? I will continue in an era where we are drowning in information to seek wisdom. You are living in a time where you are drowning in information and we are starved for wisdom. So what will I read? I'll read whatever it takes to learn whatever I need to learn so that when somebody says, hey, do you know what you're doing? Do you actually know what you're doing? I'm thinking about ending my life. Well, we have a body of work behind us now, nearly 5 years with no veteran suicides. And everybody walking in the door, whether it's a Delta Commando, a Navy SEAL, a Marine Scout Sniper, an Army Ranger, someone who's never left a base, someone who's never deployed, for whatever reason, after spending 5.5 days with us, has not decided to take their life. What do you want? What do you need? What will you share? What do you read? My wife is brilliant when it comes to gift giving. That, to me, the brilliance in her gift giving is the simplicity. Because what's most important to my wife is family. Family means everything to her. She feels supported. She feels connected. She feels love. She feels legacy. So I know what you're wondering right now. It's in the back of your mind. What did he give her for Christmas? Right? I got the Merce, I got the shoes, I got the socks, I got the book. Well, what did she want? She wanted a little Sheltie tricolor, and we named him Gordy Bell after her 100-year-old grandfather who just passed, World War II veteran, her favorite man that ever lived. So I got her a Sheltie because she wanted a doggy like that, and it reminds her of this man to whom she was incredibly connected. 100 years he lived. Greatest generation. What did she need? None of your business. None of your business. No, what she needed was, she needed some underwear. I live in New Albany, Ohio. Guy that built the town, started Victoria's Secrets. We get that stuff at a very good price out in Central Ohio. Got her some Victoria's Secret underwear. Come on now, and Lululemon. What would she wear? She wanted a Burberry coat. I got her a Burberry coat. You know, she's a big baller. And what will she read? We're both reading the 5 love languages. The 5 love languages. Men, listen up. The 5 love languages. Read the black stuff on the white page. Here's the thing, I'll tell you. Read the black ink on the white paper. That book, if you're in a relationship with someone you care about, man, you will either love it or you will love it to death. It will transform your relationship. If the 5 love languages is in everything I tell you it is, I will cheerfully refund all of your misery, no questions asked. Okay? It's that good. It really helped my relationship. How we doing? Where's Chris? How am I doing on time? I'm good, okay. Okay. So, what I'm doing with you today is a stint of what happens over 1 week up in Malibu with people who are my heroes, who have been to some of the worst places in the world so that we can feel safe. And we connect. We are vulnerable. We allow ourselves to be fully seen. And when we do that, and when we meditate together, and when we do pre-trauma processing together about all of the things that happened before we came into the military, and when we do the high ropes and the low ropes, and we walk the labyrinth, and we do the ceremony and the ritual and the ceremony for the dead, and we unpack the films, and we sit in relationship with each other, and we share our truth. That's how you unwind a suicide. I'm telling you folks, I am in the heart of military community here in San Diego, California. I got on a plane after reading the 5 love languages and putting stress on my relationship with the woman I love because it matters. Because someone you know right now, I assert, is probably thinking about taking their own life. Or they're struggling with addiction. Or they've got a gambling issue. Or there's alcoholism involved. Okay? They may not be holding a gun to their head, but they're holding a gun to their life. So what I need, what we need, what Save a Warrior needs, is instead of serving 120 active duty returning veteran and first responders a year, I need to serve 500. Because I got 300 people on my waiting list at any given time. Okay? So I need your help to secure that facility back in Central Ohio. I need you to find out about us. I need you to go on our website, maybe watch the documentary that Chris talked about, see what we're up to. Because God forbid someone you know, someone you love, someone you care about, someone that means something to you, says to you, hey, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. And I don't know what to do. And I don't know where to turn. And I don't know who to call. I promise you, I give you my word, when I say that we can help and we can make a huge difference, you can trust me. You can trust me with your loved one. You can trust us. I'll leave you with this. There's a man named James Ambrose Robinson Jr. He died at 56 years old. James Ambrose Robinson Jr. It says on his grave tombstone, I've had it all, I've done it all, I've seen it all. It's all about love. God is love. Does anybody know whose tombstone that is? Rick James. Rick James had it all, he'd done it all, he'd seen it all. It's all about love. God is love. That's all I have for you. Thank you.